see. Always fun. First couple minutes are always fun. Damn, I forgot my water. Oh well. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Or nobody, doesn't seem like anybody's in here right now. What's going on, Mark? And first, sick and first. Awesome, my man. How you doing, brother? How you doing, dude? That video yesterday that you that open invitational was awesome. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Got two Marks in here. Sick. Yeah, when I got a chance to watch that, Mark, that was really cool that you did that. It's cool to see like people of your caliber up there having that sort of impact. Reminder was set. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thoughts on fragrance runners video? We will get to that in a second. I feel that dude's pain. I mean he put up some evidence that seemed substantial. Um, he I would do it. I would say in the way that I would do it. Um, the thing is, personally, like I said, he brought up a lot of valid, good points. Um, the thing is, I'm not a person to concentrate on what other people are doing. I said this plenty of times on my channel. Hey, how's it going? Um, I'm not a person that concentrate on what everybody else is doing, even if it's something that there's stuff that has been taken from me that has been used, but I don't call it out. It's not. It's if they want to use my stuff, that's more than fine. It's, you know what I mean. Any more channel hacks coming? I think there might be, actually. I think that might be. Maybe for this one. What's going on, Dallas? Yeah, the whole thing is yeah, yeah, right, Mark. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, when you put yourself in an open forum like this, you're bound to have people that there's bound to be people that do the same thing. A lot of stuff that was quoted in the Fragrance Runners video, like I said, he brought up a lot of good points. And some of the things that he brought up were quotes that he used, but quotes are free form to use as much as anybody. Like I said, as far as me doing it, once again, my success is purely based on what I do, and I mean, not purely. I mean, I've had others help and others support, but I don't base my success on what other people are doing. So I'm not too much in other people's shit, and I'm not up for, yo, what's going on, calling people out like that. I mean, yeah, he had a valid point. If he feels like he was robbed, then yeah, I mean, definitely do that. But me, like I say, I stay in my lane and just do what I do at a mediocre. I was gonna say what I do best, but what I do mediocrely. What I do at a mediocre pace. But yeah, like I wouldn't be able to concentrate so much on myself and how I can better myself if I was wondering about what everybody else was doing, why everybody else is better or worse than me, or why wondering like how someone's numbers are better or how someone's running their channel, their business. Like I said, I barely know how to run mine. I'm barely running mine. So what kind of right do I have to tell somebody else how to run their thing, how to do their stuff? It's not in me. I run best when I know how to just concentrate on myself. If you're mediocre, we would all be here. Thank you very much. Just do what you do. Exactly. Thank you guys so much. What's everyone's scent of the day? I was wearing a lot of stuff. I was wearing Isaac Gutierrez. Is he back? Isaac Gutierrez, what? Is Isaac Gutierrez back? Or is that his family? Or that's, hey man, more power to you. If Isaac Gutierrez is here, that's crazy. That's crazy. Julia has a gun, sunny side up. Awesome. Yeah, that was. I thought I saw Isaac Gutierrez. Yeah, I was testing out this that Libertine Fragrances company again. I was wearing that Sweet Grass one, which is awesome, awesome hay note. Then tonight I was wearing one of my decants from Alpha Fragrances, the Intense Cafe from Montale. And remember last week when I told, or about like 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that I ordered the Montale Honey Oud. I didn't realize that I ordered the 50 mil. And look how this thing looks so small for a 50 mil. I feel emasculated with this bottle. It just it doesn't. I do like doing this though. I like doing that, but this thing feels tiny compared to the other Montale bottles. I didn't feel like I got. It's a 50 mil, but it's so small. But it's aluminum, so it's light. It feels so. Mark. Exactly. Saying today, Zerjov, Alexandria 2. Can you believe I've never smelled Alexandria 2 yet? At Zerjov, is a house that I still need. I smelled the Casamaratis. I smelled 1888. Still a house that I need to get into more. It's how you use it. And that's right. And you know what? This thing packs a decent punch. It may not be like the best projector, but it lasts pretty long. Honey Oud lasts pretty long. What's going on, Carlos? You need to try. You need some Richwood in your wife. I know. I really need to get into the house more. Was wearing Smell by Tokyo Mama Fizz, then showered and put on Instant Solstice by Insong. Gorgeous stuff. That sounds amazing. Yeah, it was so. It's so crazy. So yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on with me, to say the least. I'm sure a lot of people it's not really something I plan to big up on here at all. But a lot of cool things have been happening too, man. I just got a like a sampler pack from Sarah McCartney from 4,160 Tuesdays. It's Isaac. Damn, what's going on, man? What's going on? How's the family been, man? How's the family been? Actually, I thought I just saw your sisters posted. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet, but did they have a chance to post a video? I saw them in the thumbnail. I didn't see you in it. It said girls discuss, but that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I mean, hopefully you are back. Hopefully we get to see you soon, man. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool to see. You had some awesome takes, you and your family. That was really, you guys had some fun videos to watch, man. So hopefully you are back, and if not, maybe soon. Either way, glad to see you in here, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Sam McCartney from 4,162. They sent me like this huge sampler pack, and that was amazing to smell. And I'm gonna tell. I don't want to go into that tonight because I need to devote a whole video to some of those fragrances. Really, one blew me out of the water. I'll just say that. There's very few fragrances that you smell, and right when you smell it, you're like, it sort of takes your breath away, and you have to step back and re-smell it again, and that's exactly what that was. Yeah, it was an experience. One of those fragrances from 4,162 days. And this Libertine house is actually impressing me too, man. I wish a lot more people talked about this brand. They're Mark, if you're still in here, they're out of Canada, man. They're out of Canada. Great, unique, niche offering stuff. And the blends are. I'm really impressed with that. It's nothing on sponsor. He happened to send me the samples for free, but in no way like sponsored it or anything. I actually really, really enjoy a lot of those. Beach Hut, man. Can't wait. That's awesome. No, that's awesome. I really like Beach Hut, man. What's going on, Carlos? Or what's going on, Ben? How you doing? Why my freaking comments keep missing? But yeah, the Libertine fragrances, if you guys get a chance to try them, man, I mean, the sampler pack is worth it. It's definitely worth it to try. What's going on, Kimchi? My breezy fragrance, my kimchi sister. Yeah, but so I mean, I guess we might as well talk about the whole for those of you that do know, the whole thing that happened to me over the weekend. Might as well. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering about that. Um, so for those of you that don't know, on Friday I came home and my apartment was broken into. They took a lot. I just bought. I just got just this past week. I just bought brand new camera that I was planning on shooting with. I just bought a brand new laptop so I could upgrade my editing game, and all that stuff was taken. But you know what? It's I started I started with filming with my camera, my cell phone. I started with filming with my cell phone. I just got to get back to getting used to editing. Actually, that whole video that I just did on Libertine Fragrances um, was off of my cell phone and edited off of my cell phone. And they didn't happen to take my gimbal, which they were stupid for not taking that. And they didn't take they left a bunch of niche fragrances over here that were probably more than my TV and stuff like that. So if you're watching, you should have taken those, man. Those are way more than my TV are. Um, what's going on, Jeremy? What's going on? They took a couple of they took like a couple of Versace's and like designer stuff, but they didn't take like I said, man, you took the wrong stuff. You should have took if you're watching by chance, I don't know. You took the wrong things, man. I'll uh I'll leave the door unlocked for you next time to come and get those. But man, just the so I was pissed. I was in a I think I posted like my most rage comment on Facebook that I ever could. Something along the lines that hell would be safe for you. Hell would be like a relief for you after my wrath or some crap like that. When I get mad, I get very yeah, they did. They left the Rojas. No, 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 they did it. They're out during it was during the daytime, so they're just as well out during the day as well. Um, but yeah, and just the outreach of people that were there was a lot of people that were talking about starting like, and I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart. I really does. I really do. Manny was behind me. Blames just a harder hustle. Yeah, it is. It is. And you know what? Like, people were talking about like donating me things or like raising money for stuff, and like there's way better causes to donate your fucking money to than me or my channel or anything like that. And I said that I still I have a freaking roof over my head. I have my cell phone that I can still record with. I have my cell phone that I can still record that I can still edit with. If you're donating money, donate something to people that need it. I have a freaking roof. I have my bed. I have a lot more than some people. Like don't do that. Don't do that. I'm able to stand on my own, but just the K-pop rocks. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Gary? Yeah, just I mean just the fact that people made it like that people even mentioned it though really meant a lot. And it gives me more drive to get a little creative. Oh yeah, Mark is also Mark MD is also Korean. Um it gives me a little who else? I'm 124th Korean. It gives me a little more incentive to be unique with the way that I shoot. And they left my lights too. Yo, what's going on, Freddie? Um yeah, so I'm not Korean. That's all right. That's we'll forgive you. We'll forgive you, Mark. But yeah, dude, that invitation for those that I don't know who didn't watch that at all, but those that need to, there's a lot of people that are in here that need to know um, that Mark, if they didn't see his video from yesterday, that open invitational thing, I don't know if that's what you called it, but that's what I called it. It sort of seemed like applying for like a football team or something like that, like tryouts. But he opened up to um that was awesome news to see in the fragrance community. Someone like of his caliber. I was just talking about this earlier. Someone of Mark from Robes or Waits caliber to reach out to the community and just say to anybody like he's willing to collab. That's stuff that that I love seeing. I honestly think that stuff like that and seeing people collab. I'm willing to collab with anybody. Um, I think that just makes this community a stronger bond. Um, there's a lot of drama. There's so much drama that goes on, but you know what? In order for the community to grow, we're gonna need to grow as a group. As a group, like smaller channel. I was once, yeah, I know, and I see the editing that the little things that you're doing now, Mark. Even the I see that you're always trying to refine your craft or try something new or try something different. I've noticed a couple in your newer videos, just a couple little things that you're doing. Other people may not notice, but I do, and I know how much that takes time and effort to put in that stuff. Um, so it's cool to see people like I always like seeing this community having a chance to build more. Um, it's not going to stand on one person. It's not going to stand if we're divided. Like we can talk about Jeremy Fragrance. Jeremy Fragrance is the biggest channel, and as what Josh brought up one time, even Jeremy Fragrance is a drop of water in the ocean compared to how big other YouTuber channels are. Yes, I have. I was a corpsman. Um, wow, you noticed my grunt style shirt? um, yeah, man, like all the drama and all that, it doesn't help. I mean, you know what? Some people are drawn to that drama and stuff like that, so it brings in views. Yes, as I say it, we need to spread the gospel of fragrance together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a grunt style shirt. I was a 8404 corpsman stationed with the Marines. More power to Jeremy, man. Yeah, you know what? And like we talked about this before. The craziest thing about this community is, so we'll say numbers wise, Jeremy is the biggest channel. But the difference between Jeremy and then whoever is number two is so vast and wide. And we have the opportunity to get to those places, but I think the separation, like the drama, who wants to be the people that when you see coming in the community and you show with the Marines, oh word. Yeah, I was Doc. I was Doc. But to see that vast difference, the vast difference, the vast difference, to see the vast difference between Jeremy and whoever's next, it's it's crazy. It's so like the drama. Who wants to see that coming into the community? You know what I mean? That's a turnoff for a lot of people. Like they're like, who wants to be in this bullshit? Without random video on from YouTube, Jeremy would be a part of the community. Yeah, vast difference. He certainly said, someone's got to bridge that gap. No, there's you know what? Everyone's got to bridge that. I think the community as a whole has got to bridge that gap. I think that it's not gonna this community can't stand on the back of one or just a couple of men and women. It's got to be the foundation. You know what I mean? A community or building is only as strong as its foundation. And why does that matter, Joey Ray? Manny Cascade Sense has died. I don't even know what that is. Carlos and Steven. Joey Ray. Awesome guy. So anyways, it's yeah, it's great. It's gonna be cool to see people come together more in this community and bridge those gaps. And it's just gonna take time. It's gonna take us working together. And when Mark made that open invitation for everybody to do, like, check out his latest video if you have it, or his third most recent video. I think he put out a video today. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but he's talking about doing collabs with whoever reaches out to him, as long as it fits within his time frame and his schedule. Like, he's willing to do that, and that's awesome to see from, like I said, someone of his caliber. I know that there's a bunch of aspiring YouTubers in here, people that started off around the same time I did, people that are starting off later, or people that just want to start. And he's willing to reach out. He's willing to let any of them be, like, that's incredible for like a guy like him to do that. Let's see. I started watching Jeremy before I knew of the other channels. I knew very little about fragrances, but I started watching, and I admitted the same thing. I got someone like Steven from people that are starting new channels because of that video. Yeah, you know what? And that's incredible. And like and who was that said that? Carl, like you said too. Jeremy Fragrance was the first video that I started watching. That I watched. It happened because I picked up a fragrance, and that was the first video that came up. But I didn't. Damn, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, but Jeremy Fragrance, he, like, you can't deny like that he opens doors for this community. We just need to bridge the gap in between the people that are behind the people that are, I don't want to say behind him, the people that are separated from him as far as numbers are. Like I said, he's actually brought us in this community. His channel, of course, has more subs. No, dude, that's gonna be awesome to see you two together. Actually, no, I'll keep that. There's a couple people that I've been talking to lately that are in the community, out of the community, stuff like that. And I have friends that wish she would come back. Who Katie Puckerick. Yeah, how long has she been away for? See, look at Mark. There's a place for Jeremy, Carlos, Steven, no hating power on them. You know what? The people that here's the thing. If you're gonna really, really hate on somebody and clown on somebody so much, you have some sort of infatuation, time, and effort to put into that hate. So where's that hate coming from? Hate is a very, very strong word, and it stems from another word. I mean, you can't have hate without love. If you didn't care, you would be indifferent. You wouldn't hate. You would be indifferent. The first video on your channel is your video for the Jeremy contest. Yeah, that is not a good video. Such a good, like, 3 years. It's 3 years she's been going, Katie Puckerick. Wow, and there was this other channel that I saw people talking about that I just checked out, was the nose or something like that. Yeah, I gotta check out more of him. I'm indifferent to Jeremy Fragrance. She would be the sign petition to come back. We should. So is cheeseburgers and mac and cheese good, right? Exactly. She worked on a TV network for years now. Is she? Freddie's looking to cheat on me. Yeah, what's gonna happen to that Fragaholics? True, without Jeremy Fragrance, I wouldn't have started watching the main peeps like Mr. Siaj and stuff like that. Exactly. Like honestly, the reason why the first video I did, like you said, Isaac is hungry now because he saw the cheeseburger analogy. Dude, and Isaac, it's awesome to see you in here, man. That's awesome. But yeah, the first, I mean, I can speak for a couple of people that the first video I shot was the Jeremy Fragrance review contest. I don't think that would be something that I do again. But I think that's a great way to inspire people to do a video. It made me step out and say, hey, like, this is Like I should actually do this now. And now, Mark, you're doing the same thing. You're doing that same kind of inspiration. I I wasn't doing the Jeremy Fragrance review video with an expectation to win. If you watch that, you can clearly see my video wasn't expecting to win. But yeah, it was just to. It was more of for me to come out and do my thing. I enjoy almost all the channels. You know what? It's cool to see other people's opinions. I may not agree with a lot of people's opinions. I know Muhammad's not in here right now. Muhammad from Mr. Top 10 Cents. Him and I talk. Him and I have totally different agreement, totally different views on a bunch of different fragrances, but that doesn't mean that I don't respect his opinion. Um, there's fragrances that he loved that I hate, and there's fragrances that I love that he hates, but he still has a good nose, and I still respect his opinion. Just because I hate this culture where it's like, if you don't like what I'm like, then you're an asshole. No, that's not what it's about. We're all freaking, we all have different palates. Like everyone's willing to jump down people's throats when you don't like what they like. Well, isn't that sort of the point? Isn't individuality like sort of the awesome thing about this? Isn't sort of uniqueness the awesome thing about this? Like that whole jumping down people's throat, busting people's balls because they don't have the same freaking taste as you do is sort of bullshit. Chris, our relationship is a good testament of how good FragCon can be. We have never met. That'll be changing soon, Freddie. Very soon. I know, but that is testament, and we talked plenty of times. Hey, Chris, got a notification that you're live mid lecture, and it sounds like off, so no clue what you're saying, but love the title. Thank you. I don't watch Jeremy, but then again, I'm definitely not sure his demographic is women. Yeah, I don't think it is either. Do you like to party? Of course. No. I feel like reviewers are scared to say negative things. Exactly. You know what? Like that Clive Christian fragrance. Holy crap. Yeah, there will be. That Clive Christian fragrance. Oh my god. I that one that I just did the review on. That wasn't to say that Clive. Some people took that the wrong way. There are some good Clive Christian fragrances that I smelled and I sampled, but that one was freaking horrendous. That one was horrendous. And when I say that it smelled like a freaking urinal cake, that's what it smells like to me. That's the God's honest truth. So it's not me like I have to give like that honest opinion. Yeah, it's a Clive Christian. They're revered, whatever. Like, but that's what it smelled like to me. Jesus, comments are going fast. Asian persuasion. I see my analytics when I do a negative reviews. I lose subscribers. You know what? And that's bound to happen. That's that same thing. If you don't like what people like, then they're gonna be, you know what? I like that whole subculture and that whole thing. That sort of drives me a little crazy to see that people like they want everyone to have the same opinion as they do. They want everyone to have the same taste and fragrance that they do. I don't get that. Like, it's cool to have a little bit of individuality. And another thing, yo, what's going on? Isaac, you're gonna get the Aventus Lounge after you. Watch out. Oh no, really? On the Downhill Icon Racing? But that's the thing. Like, let's take what Mark said. Downhill Icon Racing. So the thing that happened, the reason why that thing blew up was for no other reason than for, I'm not saying us, I'm saying us as a Fragcom. That blew up because of us as Fragcom. That blew up because one girl in a Jeremy Fragrance video said that she liked it. 200,000 guys saw that and they're like, dope, I got to get that. And that's how the hype train happened. That is not the fault of Jeremy. That is not the fault of the girl that says she liked it. That's our fault as the community for freaking, you know what I mean? Like just instantly buying something that someone says is good. Like I don't buy the things that I say are good. Try them first. No, I doubt that. I doubt that. Don't buy the things that I try. or I say are good, try them and see, because I'll admit that I have an acquired taste. Some of the stuff that I like, I definitely know other people won't enjoy as much, but I freaking love them. Some of the stuff is very um artistic or very conceptual, that sometimes it becomes a little too much for people. Yes, that one, the Rock Moss was a big one. That one got me a lot of views and a lot of hate. When I did Pacific Rock Moss, I was one of the first people to do that here outside of Australia. And that was no, and like I said, and I said in that video too, it was no disrespect against Demi. She did her thing. She loved the fragrance. No disrespect against Pep. He loved the fragrance too. That's awesome. Like, that's cool. I wish I could love that fragrance as much. It smelled good, but it lasted about a fairy's fart on me. So, YouTube fragrance community is now deeper into marketing. Jeremy isn't watching. He's drinking green tea, doing more push-ups for CH everybody. YouTube fragrance community is now deeper into marketing. It is too, and you know what? Let's talk about that. So just last night, I just noticed. I went back and I was going to. Someone commented on a video, so I went to watch it, and for the first time, I saw a commercial in front of my video. I didn't know that I was, like I said, I got like sort of words here and there, but I didn't know that it was official. But now that I don't have my laptop to check, I didn't really know that I was monetized, but evidently someone else was able to tell me that. Yeah. So I got to figure out, I'm not too concerned or worried about that. Thank you for putting me on Cambridge Night. I picked up 2 bottles at Marshall's for $30. That's a good pickup, man. Yeah, I love Cambridge Night is a great cheapie. English Laundry has some great offerings, man. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that sort of irks me, I don't know, I'm on this roll of being irked right now, so let's freaking roll with it, is flex culture. Freaking flex culture. For some reason, flex culture is really big in our community. It's big in every community right now. People flexing their Supreme shirts, people flexing everything, you know what I mean? And then it causes this sense of doubt in people when they post their collection. They feel the need to have to say, this is my humble collection, and they have 20 bottles. Like, that's not a humble collection, dude. Good on you, man. 20 bottles, like, ask your friends that aren't inside the fragrance community, ask if that's a humble collection. They'll probably think you're nuts for owning 20 bottles. So what, you don't have 100? So what, you like, you know what, enjoy what you have. Don't, like, that whole flex culture thing pisses me off. I'm sorry. Marshalls are fake. $90. Yeah, right. Yeah, online they're so that they're just like $90 or $100. I don't see, like, it doesn't. I go in my fragrance room and say, this is my humble collection. Yeah, Mark, you have a whole room dedicated and it's your humble collection. But that's what I mean. Like, you know what? And then to have people, I mean, I haven't seen this that much, but I mean, for them to have to feel like they had to say that it's a humble collection, like, no, that's a good collection, my dude. Like, worked hard for the room, wife approved. I'm sure. That's one of the hard fought battles that I'm sure you're happy of winning. I would be too. But yeah, that whole flex culture just really grinds my gears, as Josh would say. Facts. You go broke trying to flex. Exactly, man. And you know what? Like, people trying to keep up, or people trying to dive into, there's so many offerings more, like, there's so many houses that are spoke about often. So people feel the need that they have to get them, like Creeds and stuff like that. I know that, like, when I started collecting, like, Creed was that one to get. Now I only own like Now I own two. I got rid of a bottle. Now I only own two creeds. Um, and it just there's other offerings out there, but ones that are less expensive that are just as niche and unique. So your name channel, my humble. We are considering to name your channel my humble collection, right? But dude, there's like, you know what, like don't feel the need to be humble. It's an awesome collection. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were designer. They didn't know. They didn't know what they were. Shit, I sold. This was a while back. There was that one Aventus that I sold recently, but that was that one quick. I wasn't looking to make a profit on it. I'm humbled that you're humbled. At the end of the day, other people eat, don't make you. Exactly. There is a hidden affordable gem that's waiting. You know what? And you know what's funny about that is I like finding the cheap fragrances more. I like finding the great cheap fragrances more than finding an expensive great fragrance. Like when you're paying for an expensive fragrance, yeah. Damn it, I was drunk. I'll make sure that was erosion next time. That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, you should definitely pick them up. You know, like when you're paying 200, 300, $400 for a fragrance, like yeah, it should smell good. It should smell good to you. You know what I mean? You should enjoy it. But when you're paying 20, $30, you know, there's a sort of a learning or I would say a learning curve, but like a curve that you give it there. But some of them just wind up being so good. I'm trying to get in a niche. It's so expensive to get samples, so I can picture getting a huge collection, dude. And that's the thing, sample, dude, sample sample before you buy because like I was blind buying for a long time. I still blind buy every once in a while, but not suggested. Definitely not suggested. Um, I was blind buying for a while, and I wound up putting myself. I was hurting myself. You know what I mean? I was it was a rush. It was a thrill. It was fun to do, but it was also preventing me from doing other things, spending money on things that I was supposed to be spending on or something like that. That's why I switched to I think decants. Decants are amazing way, breezy, amazing fragrances for cheap Molinard figure. Yeah, and that's one I just saw a couple videos on that Molinard house. I'm the worst blind buyer ever. There's and you know what like it is what it is, man. It's I do it too. I do it too, but I never suggest people do that. Like that's not. It becomes like I said for a while it was thrilling, but then I realized like the stuff that was causing BBB would have busted your cheeks. Who is this guy? The I only blind bought English laundry because of you. Yeah, and you know what? Like a $20 blind buy, okay, but don't go into fucking niche blind buying at all. Don't blind buy niche. Like try everything before you buy stuff, man. Um, just because reviewers they like even me like I was the guy that was watching reviews and blind buying based on other reviews. Niche blind buy all day. Give your credit card up. Give your credit card up. But yeah, that's like I was using my credit cards like on blind buying and stuff like that. There's no way you should put a fragrance on credit card. There's no way you should put fragrance on credit card. If you're putting fragrance on credit card, then you shouldn't have it in the first place. You should not. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. I mean, just if you don't have the money to buy it, then I blind bought my niche extended couple. LOL keeps me on my toes, and you know it's a thrill, man. It's just not one that I enjoy doing that much anymore. At one point, like I was freaking addicted to blind buying. I'll admit that I was addicted to just blind buying. That thrill, that rush, and stuff like that. But getting deeper into it, like I'd rather spend money on stuff that I know that I'm gonna enjoy. That's why I've been doing more decanting stuff or more buying decants and samples and stuff like that. Bottles of English laundry, all for 10 times less. Yeah, dude. English Laundry is a great house. English Laundry is a great house. They're one that I love talking about because some of their fragrances may be inspired by other fragrances. Some of their fragrances may have inspired other fragrances. Like I said with Cambridge Night, that actually came out a year before Invictus Aqua. But yeah, there was just Jesus, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this and I can't stop not doing this. Mark, they're this designer house out of I actually have a lot of their clothes. But yeah, English Laundry, like they can be found at Marshalls for like $20 to $25 for a 3.4 ounce, and they're really good. And actually, I did a review. I did a review on an English Laundry female fragrance, and I gave that away too, just because a local store had it. So I did. I purchased 12 decants of frags. I've yet to smell. Avoid blind buying new frags. Good, good, good. See you later, Freddie. Have a good night. But yeah, man, like it was just crazy. Fragrances are like music, art inspires. Yeah, they are. It is. Fragrances are definitely that would be a cool idea for a niche or indie house to do is fragrances that are inspired by music. I don't think I've seen something like that before. My rule of thumb is if you can't afford 5 bottles of the fragrance. I may have seen you post that before actually somewhere else, and that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Like I said, my thing is I don't spend outside of I set my limit to the first week of the month. And I don't purchase outside of that. Yo, what's going on, Derek? Just because it makes me think about my fragrances more. My rule of thumb: get a sponsor and never buy again. Yo, so check this out. I was talking about this fragrance last time on the live feed, and someone was actually selling a bottle. They were selling their bottle, which had a little bit more than half. And this is that one, Mark, I talked to you about, and a couple other people I talked about in the chat live stream. This is the Winter Nights fragrance that was by Desan. That was the collaboration with Josh Meyer from Imaginary Author. Holy crap. I got this for an amazing price, and holy crap, am I free? Look at that juice. Exactly. Mark, I think you would dig this. I think this is... Man, this is really dark, campfire-y, smoky, sweetened with a little bit of it almost has a DNA of a city on fire in here. And Mark, am I turning you on with that? Look at that. It is amazing. This scent is so good. So I'll read you the notes on the back. It's the notes are, and you can definitely tell that this is Josh Meyer just by listening to the notes. Notes of coastal forest, driftwood bonfire, cardamom tea, lavender flower, and wild musk. This is incredible. Like this, it's coniferous, it's piney, it's smoky. It's sweetened up with the cardamom. This is banging, and I'm glad I got it, and I'm gonna freaking cherish this. When they first released it, they only released 400 bottles, but they re-released it again. So if that's something like that is something that's stunning, I can't wait to review that. I cannot wait to review that. I just missed a whole crap ton of comments because yes, fall scent. Put it away. Montale. Where's the little itty bitty Montale bottle? Look at the Montale bottle compared to this. I can't believe this is the 50 mil. This feels like so much less. This feels like so much less than 50 mil. But this one, actually, Mark, I think I watched your video on. God, it's hot in here. I had to shut the AC off when I do these lives. Yo, what's going on, Anthony? But yeah, I think I watched your video on this. This is Eau de Parfum. Yes. Yes. EDP. I think I saw your review on this. Your bottle's definitely bigger than mine. um, and when I got it, I was a little thrown off because this is the first 50 ml of Montale that I had. But this one is I like this. I like this a lot. And you know what's funny, Mark? Did you notice that the 50 mil is a different color than the 100 mil? The 100 mil, if I'm not mistaken, is all orange. Much bigger. Much bigger. Well, I'm Asian, so I had to get with a little 50 mil. All right. You can do a video on water bottles, Dunkin' Donuts, iced coffee. Definitely a collector. Yeah, mine's yeah. That's what I was because when I first pulled it out of the infamous Montale bag, I was like, "This is gold. This doesn't look like the same." But I know Montale has like 80 different bottles, and they just put the sticker of the name of the fragrance on. So yeah, you guys know that, right? With like the Montale bottles, like this isn't actually on there. That's not printed on there. That's actually just a little sticker that's on there, so they can save money on their bottles and stuff like that. But has anybody tried Hindu Kush yet? I still have yet to try that. I really look forward to trying that. Actually, I know Perfumology up here has that, which I enjoy going. That store. That store is like a freaking drug den to me. That store like is gonna mess me up because they have like everything. That's awesome. So it's crazy that I got to go up there and try Hindu Kush. Is it you liked it, Lee? How'd you like it compared to how'd you like it compared to music festival? Is it different? Is there like more anti-patchouli or anything like that? Um, yeah, there's a bunch that I recently got coming in as well. So you like it better? Nice, nice. I'm gonna have to definitely check it out then. I know Louis Vuitton. There's a bunch of the new Louis Vuittons that came out that I'm definitely looking to try. Um, is it just no, no, no? I don't think it is. I don't think Hindu Kush is just cannabis. Just like music festival was it? Actually, more out of music festival. I got like a nice sort of like sweetened patchouli more so than the cannabis note out of music festival, which I liked. I liked that scent a lot. But yeah, I was talking about that before that I think cannabis is going to be a big hit within the next coming years. I think that's going to be a note that we're going to see more and more breaking outside of the niche and going into even designer fragrances more. Oud Touch is here. It's so good. Man, I got a bunch of videos that I have to still music festival sells chocolate on my skin. Really? That's probably like I said, the sweetened I think that sweet and patchouli style has that sort of effect on some people. I know that what is it? Terry Mugler, Amen, uses the patchouli in there, and it gives it sort of that chocolate vibe. Guys, another one that I've been testing out right now has nothing to do with the cannabis note, but really awesome incense fragrance. House of Matriarch. It's the first time I tried them. I'm sweating like crazy. House of Matriarch is. I'm gonna have to really dive into those more. Those are some of those where I'm gonna have to save up for some of those. They're really nice fragrances, and I'm really happy that I was able to dive into them. Actually, my friend Tina from Critical Virgo sent me those. Yeah, so what I don't know if we were talking about it earlier. I know people some people posted theirs, but what was everybody else's scent of the day? What's everybody else's opinion on the my humble collection thing? The whole flex culture that's happening with our community. Neo, nice, nice, nice. Neo is another one. Neo is one of the Zergels that I have smelled and one that I would like to get. My AC is way too loud to turn on like while I do these videos. So last time I watched one of these that I had the AC on and I was freaking I was like, nah. So the lights are putting off the heat, and it's hot in Philly right now, but it's okay. I'll just I might grab a towel, but that's it. My humble collection is humble brag. Yeah, exactly. Like I it isn't Russia Unicorns flex culture is hard. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad other people think so as well. Aqua Atlantique. I still there's I think what is it? Century 21 has Aqua Atlantique for like $24 right now. I'm gonna go pick up a couple bottles of that just to have. Um, well, not now. I'll wait till a couple weeks. But yeah. So yeah. Within the next couple, I'm gonna have a couple list videos. I know I'm not a big list person. Um, but I'm gonna have Vetiver Fatale by Atelier Nice. Kobe brother were Atlantic today too. That's awesome. Look, two people were. Um, so I'm gonna have a couple lists coming out of a couple things that people have asked for that I just never put a list together for yet. But I'm gonna be I'll tell you one. I'm gonna have to do in two parts. Is my longest lasting fragrances or beast mode, or like I say, frag grenade. Like Century 21 actually, dude, Josh, awesome store. I thought it was only the realty place too. Century 21 is actually a department store that's up here in the city. There's a bunch around the country. Dude, their fragrance section is awesome. They have an online store too. Their prices are incredible. Better than Marshall's, better than TJ Maxx, better than like I love that place, and their selection is awesome. So check out, I think it's like c21stores.com or something like that. Yo, sponsor me, Century 21. Like I talk about you all the time. So yeah, definitely dude, like check them out, Josh. It's like C21 stores or something like that is their website. But they have a whole fragrance section that is awesome for the amount. I'm gonna do a 5 white dude, do a white t-shirt video. That'd be awesome to see from you, Dallas. That'd be awesome to see from you. That'd be awesome to see from you. I'd definitely watch that. I would definitely watch that. I haven't seen that many. I don't think I've seen that many videos for white t-shirt videos. That'd be awesome. You knocked that out of the park, man. But shout out to Kingdom Athlete. Definitely. Kingdom Athlete, freaking Anthony, my boy, dude, he is awesome person that is in this community. He's very supportive of people. Like I see him in other channels, and it's cool to see him there being so supportive. Yeah, dude. Yes, freaking. They have Century 21 for Century 21 has them for Mad Sheep. Sick. All right, Mark. Awesome. Awesome. I'm down. Like I said, hit me up this week. We'll definitely set something up like within this week time that we can figure something out. Yeah, dude, Anthony, dude, look at that. Look how many people are saying that. That's what I mean. That's awesome. Like everyone knows that you are. How about doing one of these on your channel or mine and have you go back and forth? As in we'll have to. As in what? Like one of these live streams? That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Like sort of like with the Google thing or whatever. I don't really know how that works, but that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be sick, dude. That would be awesome, man. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely down for that, Mark. Let's talk after let's talk well after this. I had to shower and all that, but let's talk tomorrow, Mark. I'll hit you up. Kingdom Athlete, let me see my channel comments. Says, dude, yeah, dude. I'm happy to see that he and you know what, man? Hopefully he damn, look at my hair. hopefully Anthony one day starts his channel too, man. That'd be cool to see, man. Hopefully he'll get the bug up his butt to do his channel as well one day. Damn, that's crazy. Look at that. So this is totally not fragrance related or anything like that. Every For some reason, every summer I get this bug up my ass to grow my hair, and it always happens during the summer. So I just get around the ears trim and I start to let it grow, and that's also why I'm fucking sweating like crazy. Sorry for the language, but that's also why sweating like crazy, because this freaking mess of a mop on top of my head is freaking getting way too long. And this isn't like regular people hair. Look at that. That's not like regular people hair. My hair, it stays up on its own. Like that's not normal. I don't That's really not normal. I gotta stop. I think so. Like I said, I normally get this bug up my ass to not cut my hair, and then it gets to the point where it gets unmanageable, and every year I wind up cutting it. I have a day off tomorrow. I'm going to attempt to shoot my first video. Do that. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Editing app and all that, dude. Awesome. I don't know how to do that. The thing is, you know what? I don't remove comments or people from my channel. May that be my downfall or whatever. But just ignore. The more you ignore it, the more. I mean, let him comment what he wants. I'm not paying attention to it. Most people go. I know exactly. Most people go shorter. That's why it's so freaking hot. That's why it's so freaking crazy to think about. Your hair reminds me of Isaac Gutierrez. My hair reminds you of his. I think I'm a little older than Isaac. So little old, just a little older, not that much. Me and Isaac are pretty close in age. But not too. No way. I don't buzz my hair. I don't buzz my hair after the military. I only did that once in the military, and I don't do that anymore. So it's not even that nice. It's like I wish there was more stuff I could do with it, but it's crazy. And then I got this hair on top, but then I can't grow facial hair like right here. I don't know what kind of inbred Asian stuff this is right here, but you see, like that don't grow facial hair. That's not shaved like that. That's freaking not growing in there. Like that's not growing. But I got these bugs on my butt to just let this grow and let this grow. Like when I put product in it, it's all right, but it doesn't. It doesn't. For 35, I'm glad that I have. Oh yeah, 35. For 35, I'm glad that I have as much hair as I do, I guess. Wow, I see the Asian. Yeah, exactly. It's the facial hair. It's the facial hair. It doesn't grow. It doesn't grow at all. I try to let it fill in every once in a while, and it gets to a point where I get freaking tired of it, so I cut it. But it is what it is. It sort of makes my cheeks look saggy because it doesn't fill in here, so it looks like my cheeks are saggy. You see that? Look. Bro, I can grow sideburns to save my life. But the rest of your but still, that's cool. Like you can do like the back like that. My neighbors are Korean in such a humble community. Yeah, dude. I know a lot of Korean Americans. I don't know any actual. I never been to Korea at all or anything like that. My mom, when she married my dad, they disowned her, so she's never been back to there. Ask Big Beard to be for growing beard tips, right? I know. Evidently he's helping Cuba grow his hair out. And if you've seen Cuba's beard lately, Cuba's beard is like he said, like Fidel Castro-ish. Patchwork on the cheek can grow beard in Babylon. I also have a lot of. That's you know what? I think it's the mix, Brie. I forget you're half Korean and something else, right? Brie, I forget what your other half. I think mine is from my mix because I have I'm half Korean and half Greek, so I have like the Greek wavy waviness. Like when I used to have my hair, I used to have my hair like down to here, like uh like a Greek douchebag. Um, and I'd sort of like just flip it behind my ears. Um, it it uh it was wavy. It wasn't just like straight hair. Yeah, Cuba looks like Castro. Dude, yo, what's going on, Mark? Yo, Mark, for some reason, like some of the comments that you leave on my videos, like I don't have access to my computer. Well, obviously I don't have a laptop right now. But I see that you leave the message and then it doesn't come up on the videos for some reason. I gotta wait till I get a laptop again to figure that out. I'm not sure if you're removing them or something like that. But yeah, a couple of comments that you left got pulled. Um, but yeah, Cuba's hair is growing in nice. Cuba's hair is going half European. Yeah, same like Greek. So that's definitely it. But at least you don't have to worry about the shitty facial hair, Brie. It winds up not doing so well. I was thinking of that happened to me with people's comments as well. What's that? I stopped shaving a while. I shaved once 2 years. Use a trim every couple of weeks. You know what? I was thinking about getting sponsored by a like Dollar No Shave Club because I when I shave, I need to shave like once every, like you said, 2 weeks or something like that. Because my face, like this is almost a month and change. My mom's Korean and my dad is white. Comments disappearing. Okay, all right. I wasn't sure if that was only me. All right, cool, cool. All right, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to look on a laptop because I know sometimes comments get put in like this holding thing or something like that. Come to California, dude. What part of California? Like California is awesome. California is awesome. I loved it out there. I did some traveling out there. It updated me. Curse too much. Yeah. But yeah, California. I loved it out there. I was down in well, I was obviously down in uh 29 Palms, which is a military station down there. I was down in LA and I was in San Diego for a little while and I loved California. The weather is awesome. People are awesome. San Fran, nice. Nice. That's one I haven't gone to yet, but I hear like the whole like it's all really, really nice up there. 29 pounds is terrible. 29 stumps, as they called it. Yeah. You know what? I actually enjoyed um we did the Mojave Viper training down there at 29 Palms. So I wasn't stationed down there. I just did the Mojave Viper training down in 29 Palms. And that shit was fun. Like I won't even lie. That was fun. Yo, Lou, what's up, man? What's going up? Lou is freaking OG. 29 stumps. Yes, sir. I did oh, you did comm school there? Man. This sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay there. We were there for about a month doing the Mojave Viper training. Yo, Lou is another one, man. He's an awesome support, man. See him around in the community and awesome. Just great guy. Great guy. He was actually like one of my first 100 subscribers. Like one of my first 100 people that watched me. So it's always cool to see you in here or just see you in general, like just seeing you on Facebook and stuff like that always reminds me that you were one of those people that were there from it's still the beginning. I mean, it's still the beginning. It's still like a year, but it's cool to see like you have awesome pictures. Like I started following your Facebook too and stuff like that. You have awesome pictures, and you always have this awesome smile on your face. You always have like this really awesome smile on your face. So like it's cool to see you happy like that. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. But so we've definitely hit that hour mark, and I never like think that these are gonna go this long. I didn't even have a topic to talk about today. We went on for an hour. I just love talking to you guys. Love going on rants and love being connected with you. Like I said, things happen. It's not going to prevent me from doing things that I enjoy. I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep making content. Fuck the dude that stole my shit. I don't care. Sorry. Not to you guys. That's not to you guys. But if the person's watching, go fuck yourself. Not go frag yourself. This is gonna probably get taken down off of YouTube now that I'm monetized. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You know that I love you guys. I love when you watch. I love when we talk. I love doing these things with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for commenting. Isaac, awesome to see you in here. Everyone, really cool to see you in here as well. Love you guys. Mark, I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll definitely get in contact. Love you guys. And as always, and most importantly, go frag yourselves.